Welcome back to my special LP of Sword of the Stars. I'm Hunter Black Luna. Let's get into it, everybody. We're about halfway through our second Hiver term.
System updates.
And we've got Dreadnoughts. Right now I'm just spreading them out on our defensive line in order to give it a certain amount of oomph. I'd say that's not doing too bad. A fleet has arrived at Zectus. You guys don't matter. Ah, yeah, this wasn't built here, that's where it arrived. The Dreadnought arrived here, rather. We won the battle at Woona with barely any damage at all. Oh. Yeah, it tends to happen with the whole Dreadnought deal. I want to expand our gate network, but the enemy will just push us back. Maybe if we go for worlds like this, they won't muster quite such a response, or if they do, they'll leave more important worlds vulnerable. Distance doesn't actually matter in this fight, since we and the enemy can be anywhere within our teleport network, so anywhere we hit the Hivers, we're hitting the entire Hiver navy. This is gonna be a grind, it's gonna be rough. And we are going to want to plug DNs into their face. If we can break them when we have Dreadnoughts and they don't, that could be our opportunity to make a breakthrough. Until then, it's trench warfare, like I said before. That's all it is. Can't get anything done with that kind of shit. I'd like a constitution. Yes, and some random system. Oh, okay, I'll change it. There we go. Ahead and work on a constitution. You'll take the same amount of time, but I'll feel less stupid. With that, just go ahead and join, you guys. Alright, is there anything to pay attention to? "28 ships, only 11 are cruisers. Plus this is a well-defended planet with platforms. It's probably good here, but our next Dreadnought will go to Anoshi. Assuming I remember. My memory's not that crappy when I'm trying. That's the caveat. Oof. Now, even without the Hivers' assistance, this just doesn't go well.
System updates.
Yeah, I don't think... What I should really be doing is personally watching those battles, because the AI would do better than... Like, in the sim, all those ships, those 11 cruisers, they died for nothing. No enemy casualties. That doesn't happen in a real fight. I don't care what you're using, unless you're chasing mine layers like a total dumbass, and I doubt that's what happened. 8 additional freighters, so... You know what, our trade income is alright. I mean, it could always be better, but it could be worse. That explains where a lot of our stuff is. It's escorting. You know what? It's fine if we put destroyers towards that, but I'd rather have the cruisers for battle service. With that in mind, let's go ahead and order them to get back to Liruma.
We will follow this course, Majesty.
We can hook them back into our fleets and put them, I don't know, somewhere. We'll find a good place for them. We don't have enough money for another DN, so another turn advances. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not one of ours, it's one of theirs. Still, that's a pretty pathetic response.
System updates.
Huh. Can't see. I love watching how many ships might have died, although that's tough without the battle report. Vessels arriving at Liruma. Alright. Or hell, we could just plug these cruisers in too.
Engines burn.
There's no kill like overkill when you're on the defense. As the Hivers. Mark 2 Unbreakable. Zactus. Yeah, go to Coggerel.
Swarm on the wing.
How are our buds doing? Not at Dreadnoughts yet. This is... It seems like there's a critical window opening up, and if... Once I get like 15 Dreadnoughts and I just bash the enemy with 50... That... And a large supporting fleet, of course. Then that's possible. And until then, I can't attack because it won't work. Predictive gunnery. Predictive gunnery. That's in the automation tree. Predictive gunnery. Fire control section. Yeah. It's not big enough to divert our course, unfortunately. We can't have another DN out. I just want to keep pumping them from here. That's fine.
Instruction project initiated.
Anything else just wouldn't do the business as much, unfortunately. Let's put this crap together and make sure the Dreadnought is actually on the field, because if you don't specify that, like I've said many times before, the AI won't figure it out. Unstoppable or Unbreakable Mark II? Well, clearly the Mark II must be better, am I right? And we'll fill it out with random stuff. Stuff's good. That should rip through cruisers like nobody's business, if I even bother to personally direct that tech, which I probably won't. So yeah, now we're just playing up the building up game. Hopefully we'll be able to launch this attack before the end of my term and make something happen. I'll probably launch it towards the Tarkas side so that the Tarkas might be able to make something happen, or at least help. Oh man, they're so dead. Alright, this ain't worth nothing. The only victory that this gives to the enemy is that now they know we have Dreadnoughts, and they probably knew before. Let's go ahead and direct this, why don't we? I'm in the mood for some Dreadnought ponage, I gotta admit. I do kinda like how the Dreadnought looks.
Reinforcements, brother. Ready to fight.
Oh good, reinforcements.
Brothers, pursue.
Alright, command ship. Move to a normal stance. Everyone else. Ah yeah, that'll be a great help. This thing will probably explode and do more damage to us than whatever. And the fight is joined. Beams. Beams everywhere. Energy weapons everywhere. Man, the Lyra are ripping through them on their own. Looks like all these are antimatter vessels, which makes them superior inherently. Well, at least we're here in time to really mop up, I suppose. I want to see this thing shoot some shit, I gotta admit. I'd also like to see missiles not hitting us, if that'd be okay with you. And we miss. It seems like every time I'm excited for a heavy combat laser show, we just miss. So why is the shifting ground not like there? You know what? Just stand off a good range from the enemy. Oh-ho! See, now that's lovely. I don't care if they have reflective coating or something, because I have armor piercing shit. Which means in practical terms, you dead, boy. Kill the gate, yes. Lol, lol, lol. Oh, a backup gate, smart. Too bad he's dead. Good job, everybody.
System updates.
Good defense. 2 dreadnoughts in this fleet. I'd really love to see them break that. Actually, I wouldn't, but I'd love to see them try. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. Constitution, move to energy.
We move now.
Or where are they threatening to... Yeah. I guess energy's good enough. They come in waves, just like our side. Never enough to actually do anything. One ship was destroyed. Yeah, we lost the tanker. Just as predicted. Probably did more damage to us than enemy fire. How'd our Dreadnought do? Took some damage. I want to know how much of that was from our missiles. At least it's not as bad as the humans. Humans seem to love to shoot each other. Which makes some sense, but I don't think that's what the designers were going for. I posed Kissinger's Christmas. I've never seen that one before. Let's get started and see what the goodies give. Alright, we're gonna need to build somewhere else. Oof, or maybe not. It's still faster if I produce only from the home world. That's so sad, you guys. Well, we are devoting some of our efforts towards trade. Oh, this place ain't bad. Yeah, and unstoppable.
Construction project initiated.
There's no stopping us now. Having a good time. We're having a ball. Oh, you're kidding me. No. I refuse.
System updates.
Super ultra dead. Intelligence reports. Enemy has reached antimatter. There's no way Ravenous Cycle is still on fission. There's no way. Well, actually, Hiver research is kind of slow. Ours is keeping pace surely through volume. 16 colonies has a quality all its own through quantity. Hang on 1 second. Yeah.
Your shipyards hear and obey.
I want freaking dreadnoughts, man. I don't care how much maintenance budget it is.
Updates.
Research successfully completed.
Quite happy about this. You can tell in my voice the joy. No, seriously. Friggin' Armada Command is awesome. This stuff will give us even more combat points. But we'll need a bunch of it to be able to afford another Dreadnought, and that's all that matters at this point. Ooh, I should get a jammer system. Stick one of those in a fleet just to be lol. So that the enemy can't accurately predict the amount of forces they'll need to plug in. I don't know how much that'll help though. We already have neutronium rounds. Well, I guess our next step has to be siege drivers. Ooh. World Killers. You know, I like the sound of something called World Killers. I love beam weapons, but... Or maybe X-ray lasers is the way to go. It's a basic tech.
We are honored to receive funds, Majesty. We will find the answer.
Damn right. Won't be able to get antimatter for, well, it's just in time. So why not get some of these other techs that will be useful across the board? Design time. Someone mentioned that it might be a little hard to tell what I'm doing sometimes in design because I tend to go through it kind of fast now. Well, fast compared to how it went in the past, you know? Perfectly understandable, but... I don't know. There's another LP where I stumble around even a little bit more than I do here. What's the biggest range that I can... I can't really have this thing stand off though. That's not an option. I'm thinking this will help bombard enemy planets. So this will be what's useful. Oof. And the combat lasers on the front will only accentuate that roll. Maybe I'll give it a torpedo instead. Four torpedoes rather. You know what, yeah, this thing is quite remarkably fearsome, even with just fusion. God, Hiver Dreadnoughts with fusion are so slow. Alright, this beastie will be the will of the swarm.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
Kinda sounds like the title to the StarCraft 2 Zerg campaign, which hasn't been... I think it's Heart of the Swarm or something. I don't remember, I don't follow Zerg that much. Or StarCraft anymore. Alright. This is a good day. Love to churn one of those out next turn. You may move to Zectus.
We move now.
We're getting close to a really good size for a little task force. Perhaps to Zotrak. We're gonna need some reserve gates as well. We could probably build those anywhere we felt like it. Do we build gate cruisers? That's the issue, isn't it? I think we kinda have to, guys. Wait a second. I don't have the range extenders on these things. Whatever, they'll have tankers, so that doesn't matter as much. I'm just going to bring a lot of destroyer gates along. Like a lot.
Construction project initiated.
6 is a decent start. We need a lot of tankers too. At least like 3-4 refinery cruisers. And 3-4 repair ships. This is gonna be tough business we're assembling. Message coming in, defend Anashi, don't worry. Be happy. We can't have 2 Dreadnoughts on the field at the same time. What the fu- Apologies for that, I'm not sure what happened. No, there's no point to watching any of this.
System updates.
You know, I joined a couple Steam groups, and all they do is bombard me with announcements that I couldn't give a shit less about. They don't even have servers running on, like, Team Fortress or Left 4 Dead. You know, the reason I joined the group in the first place to get the awesome modded, like, 10v10 servers. So, I might as well just leave them if that's the case. Move. We have vessels everywhere. I know she's fine as a rally
The
point.
way is marked. Engines burn.
We'll definitely want to see her along for the ride as well. Now stay at Zactus. You, however, need to move to Zactus too.
Swarm on the wing.
Is there a seer in that fleet? There's 2. That's good, that's good. Alright, we've just got to get a command ship out. Just enough. Oh yeah.
Construction project initiated.
Flagships would be nice, but that won't be for a while, I believe. We could pray. These things are gates, right? Let's bring them along too. We won't really need the police cutter. Those don't tend to do so well in a military application. Yeah, I know you're shocked.
We rise as one, my queen.
Yeah, we're starting to cobble together a fleet, guys. 28 enemy ships destroyed. No losses of our own at all. That is ridiculous. That doesn't happen. Even if we friggin' gangbanged them with missiles and everything went perfectly, we'd lose a ship or two. At least I think so. So in short, also destroyers tend to do horrible in sims. In fact, Dreadnoughts tend to underperform significantly when you sim too. So if you want to do better when you would normally lose, don't sim. If you're confident of victory, or even if you have a decent advantage, go ahead and sim, because the results will be even more favorable than playing it out. At least from what I can figure. I'm probably dead wrong or something. Whatever.
System updates.
Theta Fleet at Anashi. I'm thinking about leaving most of the cruisers behind to give us some defensive depth. What's a hive? Oh, it's a repair. That's fine. Three dreadnoughts already? Haha. That's the good stuff. Any dreadnoughts here? No. Oh well. Zectus. Good. Might as well take 9 gates. It's not like taking too many will hurt us, really. Unless they get shuffled into the fight, and we are not going to allow that to happen. We haven't been hit by raiders in a while. That seems a kind of an iffy proposition. Is a million enough? A million's enough to build some more support vessels, at least. I know that much. I don't know a lot. I want at least 3 repair ships with us. That's like minimum acceptable. Two more refinery ships. For now.
Construction project initiated.
Projected treasury is enough for another regular dreadnought class. Quote unquote regular. Friggin' A. Wow. I don't understand. They've got to be scouting us or something. Moshu. Oh, you aren't kidding me. No, you're not. Oh. Remember, folks, random encounter rate is set to 1%. There is no way to reduce the number of random encounters without turning them completely off, which is certainly a very valid option that you should keep in mind, like I do every single time I get butt fucked by the Von Neumann in some fashion. That's not... I keep seeing these numbers that aren't too impressive, and I think, is that all that's in their fleet? Footages. Why do we have ships there? Oh well. Research has gone over budget. At least the picture is good consolement. Von Neumann vessels have been... Huh. They left without... Well, they killed our 2 ships and stole 7 resources and fucked off. That's very odd. Let's get a gate up back there. And some... What's the best... Well, we know the best thing to kill a Von Neumann is mass drivers. With that in mind, we'll churn out 3 Homeland Saviors. Just a guard there. I know they're unlikely to come back, but they were unlikely to appear in the first place, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh yeah, we are getting close to the magic point, everybody. Where we can go ahead and march out and meet the enemy. This will a swarm right here. It's gonna be good.
Swarm on the wing.
What else will we need for the journey? This tanker, I don't even want to bother scuttling it. It's not a meaningful part of our budget. Fleet maintenance. $1.5 million. Yeesh. More goes to maintenance than research now. I'm not worried though. Over $1 million in research means we're still in good shape. More or less.
System updates.
My queen, please forgive us. We were slow, but successful.
I'll spare you from getting in this time. 25 cruisers is nothing to shake a stick at. Unfortunately, it kind of is when the enemy has so much... Why are you attacking with this? And there's no way for me to tell them to call off their plan to attack. I don't even know what the hell is here. Huh. Let's go ahead and put these back towards civilization. Never even noticed them. Oh well. Putting the will of the swarm to work will be goddamn lovely. Use your biggest command ship in a fleet. Period. That's the end of my sentence. You must do that. Alright, let's get these little things out of the way. They are simply not as efficient as just taking a ton of dreadnoughts and saying, and throwing them at the enemy. For reinforcements, we have, I guess, a Vengeance? Vengeance is a Squadron CNC. You know what? Squadron CNCs don't matter. If we put this out, maybe it'll absorb a shot meant for something bigger and better. X-ray lasers, time for a complete redesign again. Yay. I'm gonna think about this. Atmospheric processors, terraforming efficiency. We're not really doing that anymore. I want to go to antimatter. Interceptor missiles. They're the only form of point defense we're gonna get. It will let us build point defense modules. That'll kill drones, guided torpedoes, and missiles. Might be worth getting this. Oh, it might not. What the hell does leap mine? still need to try out mine layers, actually. We could get cloaking ourselves to be lol lol lol. Turn thrust on all ships and missiles. Not bad, not bad. Especially since it's not that expensive. I just don't know though, guys. Yeah, sensor jammers.
The lab is swarming with workers, Majesty. We are engaged.
Defend Zootrack. We haven't gotten a new message about incoming enemies in quite a while. So, time for redesign. Let's think here. Are X-ray lasers worth it compared with armor piercing? They've got better range, better accuracy, better rate of fire. Yeah, in my judgment they're better. So we will promptly update.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
Unbreakable. Huh. Well, might as well.
Design entered into naval
Whole new mark just for
archives.
that. You figure if it was a real Navy, they'd just fix it and get on with life.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
Constitution U2.
Design entered into naval archives.
HDP. Sniper cannons are cool, but X-ray lasers, why don't you?
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
Not that we're building those anymore, but it's nice to have.
Design entered into naval archives.
We're so never going to be building these things. I'll keep you on sniper cannons. I'm never going to be building these cruisers. I gotta be honest. It's Dreadnoughts.
Majesty, ship design ready for construction.
Dreadnoughts and that's it. Maybe assailants are badass. Especially since they've got 3 torpedo mounts. That ain't nothing. Maybe.
Design entered into naval archives.
We'll think about it, but I'm doubtful. I want these things to stand out of combat, so I should probably take along a couple swarmers if nothing else.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
LDPs definitely need this upgrade.
Design entered into naval
We could destroy our existing
archives.
LDPs and replace them, but no point.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
I don't even know why I'm bothering. Might as well though.
Design entered into naval archives.
Hey, it looks cool.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
You know what? This is Sparta.
Design entered into naval archives.
It's also fine. So there, I guess lasers aren't as integral to our designs as we thought, but it's nice to have them. Worth a couple turns, I suppose. What ships were built? Oh. Let's get that deployed just in case.
Yes, wings unfolded and secured, Majesty.
Plus, it's putting a very minor crimp in my gate capacity, and I won't have that. Hives and honeycombs.
We move now.
We'll sink another turn, see what happens. Patra's Cats. See, the numbers that the Hivers are summoning up aren't very impressive.
System
Considering that the hiver
updates.
work ethic is
We
overkill.
have made a breakthrough, my queen.
Good job. Sensor jammer. Stealth armor. Ideal for raiding vessels. I'm not the raider type. Torpedo defenses are badass, but we could use platforms, we could use everything ever. I don't think that's an option though. Weapons or antimatter? Screw it, let's get marching towards antimatter.
This project may advance the swarm in a great leap.
Let's hope so. Get it to 20 turns. If we can just pour, if we can get into 50%, that'll be nice. Still have money left over for other things like having a navy. That'd be good. Move this to Cathal. Don't care.
Swarm on the wing.
Alright, Dreadnoughts. I want to will the swarm. I want a second one. Just in case.
Construction project initiated.
Just in case building is not a bad idea. Get some energy weapons too? Yeah.
Construction order placed.
Alright, when these ships come off the line, we will clump every friggin' thing. Toss them at the enemy and we'll see if we can get anything done. So yes, we'll move out of our static defensive posture for once. And probably get bit on the ass for it. And let's design a wild weasel vessel. You know what? Let's make them jammer and deep scan. Where is that design? The seer? We don't need CNC. Jammers will actually have the potential to actually do something. We should just call this vessel the Annoying, because that's what it's going to be to the enemy. We don't need you. Yeah, we don't. We'll call you the Seer.
Yes, Majesty. Ship design ready for construction.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Pair of these new Seers to join our fleet.
Yes, my queen. We will have the ships out in no time.
One more turn. Why not?
System updates.
Turn 188. This seems like a pretty good place to leave it off, I suppose. Thank you for watching. Let's play Sword of the Stars. I'll see you guys next time.